What is up, Cinders? Welcome back to Chicken Cindy's, and we had Marque Cycles send us some cool stuff to look over. So let's take a look at these really budget-friendly options for bikes and see what we think about them. This is definitely a little different for me because I've never done a kind of like sponsored here's free product video before. So they did reach out to me. The gentleman's name was Eric and asked me if I wanted some grips. It actually cracked me up because he commented in the email and he was like, "Hey, I noticed you've not done a grip review for a while. Are you interested in doing one?" And there's like a little side note that said, "We do have purple in stock, winky face." So I was pretty excited that he actually knew that I enjoy purple. So I emailed him back and said I was interested. So some of the different grips he sent me. And there will be Amazon affiliate links to all of these in the description. I've never actually done affiliate links before. So if it's something you're interested in purchasing, it'll just help out the channel as well. So these ones have the little plastic dust caps that actually go off and on them. I really like the design of these ones. They have a slight thumb rest there, kind of like a thumb holder. I guess more of like a palm to keep your hand from slipping. But I'm not sure which one of these I'm going to put on the NS Eccentric. But these were some of the things he sent me. So he sent me these very cool grips. He sent me a pump, which will mount in the water bottle brackets. And the cool thing about all these are they are very budget friendly. They're definitely not a bad price by any means. You got a different high volume, high pressure, different selections there for what you're doing. And what's cool about this one is you pull it out. So I like these kinds of pumps because you can screw these onto the Schrader or Presta, depending on what kind you're using. And I say that because this little black part on the top actually spins off and it'll spin back on and it tells you, so now it's set up for Schrader. You flip this bad boy back around and now it is ready for Presta, which is very cool. But no, I was gonna say is when it has a hose like this, you can twist it on and you can kind of angle it. So when it's actually on the valve itself, you can you have a little bit of wiggle room. So, but no, it's very nicely built. It feels good. So we'll deflate a tire and re-air the tire up with this bad boy. But yeah, not too bad there. We got these, which I'm actually, so living in the wonderful state of Illinois, I'm super stoked over these. They are actually waterproof socks. So if you ride in cold weather or anything like that, I've had situations where I've actually had to step in water or something like that. And when it's cold out, it's terrible. So I'm super excited to give these a go to see what I think. We're probably gonna put these on and just step in a bucket of water and see if my feet get wet or not. But they look really nice. I mean, they feel thick, which I mean, they'd have to be, but you can see there's kind of a shimmer. I'm not sure if you can see that, but they're definitely lined with something. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's just a plastic. But what I'm interested in is to see just kind of how they fit and feel. They, I wear a size like 10.5, 11 in US men's size shoes, but they feel like normal cotton. They don't seem rough or anything. So these will be something we'll look over today. And the last thing, which I'm super excited over, this little bad boy. All right, nice little leather pouch, but check this out. It's legit a multi-tool with tons of options on it. So this will be one of the last things we look over as well. But no, it's very nice, very sharp. I've got a chain breaker, which I love. It's got two different options right here. You can pull that bad boy off, and it's a 5, and I believe it's an 8 when this is on. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's an 8. But it's nice to have those options, but I just love the fact that it's so small and it comes with this nice little leather pouch. I'm a very minimalistic rider, so anytime I can have something small like this just in my pocket when I'm riding or something like that, I think it's huge. So very excited to go over this too. But let's start with some of these other ones. We'll get into the tool last, and I'm gonna see if I can take my entire bike apart with this tool. I know there's a few things I'm not gonna be able to do, but we're gonna do as much as we possibly can to get a pretty good review of this little bad boy. So let's start doing this stuff. All right, figured we'd start with the waterproof socks. I got a bucket of water. I've got socks with feet. Let's see what happens. Ooh, I could tell it's cold. So I can feel the cold, but that doesn't mean that my feet are getting wet. That's what I'm interested in. I'll let them soak for just a minute to see, kind of shake my feet around a little bit. Shake them around a little bit. There you go, while we're waiting. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. That's good stuff. Oh, man. Hydro-Eye 9s. Gosh, those are just some absolutely terrific hubs. Oh, man. All right, you think that's long enough? Okay. I'm going to leave these right here because they're going to be... The outside's obviously going to be wet now. My foot. Yeah, that's dry. That's so cool. Just throw that there for now. Let's check the other one out. These are size medium socks. Me being a size 11, I probably need larges. They're a little snug. And yeah, my feet are dry. That's so cool. Now, so as mentioned, these are size mediums. I am about a size 11 shoe. They're a little snug. No one's fault but my own for the size, so that's on me. But that's so wild. Waterproof socks. They feel like normal socks. They seem like they're decently breathable still, which is interesting. They moved around okay. Now the next thing is I really would like to get these on the trails, especially in the cold weather, and see how they do, like heat resistance wise and stuff, or keeping heat in. That's so wild, but here, yeah. I mean, they're wet. Waterproof socks, they work. Now let's go to the grips. I want to put the grips on this and just see how they fit and feel. All right. Grips are on, torqued down. They look and feel really nice. So, of course, longevity I won't know until I start riding them. So, all right. I got my 650B tire down. This is the one I'll actually put on my my gravel bike when I go on gravel rides. We're going to let the air out. It's pretty much flat. So, let's see real time what this would take to inflate a tire. And as mentioned earlier in the video, Presta Schrader, this is Presta, so make sure you have the correct adapter. This whole silver part spins. So the black part is what you twist off, the black part. So when you get that tightened down, you can just spin the silver part right there to actually get it attached, which is nice because sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get these started, especially because this whole thing's twisting. And as you can see, because where it is actually set up to twist, you can just let it, kind of just let it dangle. All right, it is equipped, or attached, I guess. We'll see how long this takes. And as I was talking about earlier, that's what I really like about these rubber hoses when they do that for these kind of pumps, because as you can see, it's moving around. But as it moves around, I'm not moving the stem around or anything, so I don't have to worry about breaking that or anything. So that's really nice. I usually keep this around 30, 35 PSI, give or take, depending on trail condition and that kind of a situation. Yeah, okay. Must have been maybe a minute, if that, 30 seconds of pumping from almost flat to about where I keep it. Yeah, wowza. That's really nice. Cool. Yep, okay, yeah, we're pretty well done. Nice. Unscrew it. And just like that, tighten that bad boy back up. We'll grab the stem cap, or valve cap, I guess. Screw it back on, and yeah, I think that actually has more air in it than it did originally. Nice. Maybe do that like a basketball to prove it's actually aired up. Yeah! Harlem Globetrotters, baby. Probably not. So, yeah, it's a pretty sharp little pump. Digging it. It's nice, compact. It's got high pressure and high volume, which is nice for the different options, depending on if you're airing up to like 90 to 100, or if you're just airing up like a mountain bike tire to air it up quicker. So, but yeah. But I'll get a little bit closer real quick. So you can see where that silver part is. That'll actually spin along with the adapter. So if you want to switch the adapter, you need to hold that silver part and then twist it off. And that's how you can change that from Schrader to Presta. Very, very sharp little portable pump. And for my 2 cents for what's it worth, which is probably not worth 2 cents at all, I think this is something that's very, very important to actually keep on your bike at all times. I think a lot of people don't pay attention to where their actual tire pressure is, and that's why they get pinch flats or flats and that kind of stuff. So this is a huge recommendation from me. So. I have not seen this frame without any parts on it. I guess I left one thing on here since the day I got it. Holy cow, it's super strange to see it this way. And I would honestly say, besides the bottom bracket and my actual fork assembly, so like my headset and stuff, and that is because of I use the 1UP EDC tool, and it requires this, and it's actually threaded into my fork. So I have to use a cassette tool to get that off, which this obviously does not have a cassette tool. Like 95% of this bike was taken apart with this little guy. Started coming a little loose the more I used it, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Just depends on how you look at it. Super easy fix though. There's little bolts here, and there's actually, you can see the blue Loctite. So you would just tighten that down a little bit to make that tighten again. So that's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Chain breaker worked fine. Used it on a chain real quick. It's just, you unscrew it, throw the link in there, tighten it down, and it pops the pin out. So it's nice to have that. It's a great addition in my opinion. And also there's a couple spoke wrenches built into that too, so that's really nice. But no, this little tool did some pretty good work. It's not bad at all. I think this would be a great addition, just like I said, since it's so small in this nice little leather pouch, to just throw into your bag and to have. So, went through everything that Marque sent me. Grips, the tool, the pump, waterproof socks. Pretty cool stuff. All very budget friendly, which is also very nice. So, as mentioned, there will be some affiliate links if you'd like to support the channel to the actual Marque Cycle products on Amazon. I'll also put the Marque Cycles link so you can just go to their actual website. But thank you so much for reaching out, Eric, and thank you for hooking me up with some of these cool things. And hopefully we can work together again in the near future. But now the question is, what am I going to do with this naked frame? Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, everybody take care.